Hello, everyone. This is Ivan with Create Your Future. I am a certified life coach. I specialize in personal development, relationships, and the law of attraction. So if you're ever interested in booking a one-on-one session with me, links are down below. Today, I wanted to share with you all two success stories that are completely different but have one thing in common. We worked together in releasing the resistance they were holding over their manifestation and their techniques and their belief system. So I wanted to share a little bit about these two success stories because maybe that's where you find yourself at this moment of your own personal journey. I would also later on the video give you some affirmations that I actually gave to these clients or one of the clients so that you could personally use them when setting your intentions to release the resistance that you're holding behind the intention and allow them to create. Okay, so the first story comes from a client who I had a session back in March. We had one session back then, and when she came to me, she was telling me that her and her SP had had a wonderful relationship to the point where her SP introduced her to his family and even mentioned about her possibly being the one. Now, unfortunately, what happened was she later allowed the assumption or, the insecurities to kind of create this hot and cold behavior, which then led to her manifesting a separation. And since then, they have not been in communication. But when she came to me, she was seeking for that communication to come to her. So when we first talked, we talked a lot about self-concept. And I gave her some work that she could actually do so that she could actually work on herself and kind of start feeling more in the wish fulfilled kind of state, where she could elevate her state and feel comfortable and joyous and feel at ease with her intentions that she was saying about her SP. So we fast forward to a couple months later to where she books a session, I believe it was last week. And she started to tell me, first of all, as soon as she appeared in the video, it was like seeing a completely different person. She just seemed so much confident. She had a glow about herself. She looked amazing. She was fun. She was, so much confident in her words. And it was a really a huge difference from the first time that we actually spoke. And she felt the difference. And she was telling me about several successes that she had experienced, such as, experiencing life in a whole different way by working with herself and the concept that she holds of herself. She also talked about exes coming back and trying to pursue her now. Now, she is not in contact with her SP yet, but now we are actually working and changing her assumptions about her SP because she's solely based more focus on her own self-concept, to where she has built the confidence to actually have this ease about her manifestation journey. And she's actually so at peace and at bliss with herself, where I know that as soon as she starts to incorporate the new intentions that we created about the new concept of her SP that she wants to see, because she was actually doing a general intention of love coming to her now, being irresistible, being chosen. So she was just being more in a general kind of mindset, which was bringing forward all these guys and all these attention that she was getting. But now we actually got more specific into her journey to where she is actually, I'm pretty sure I'll be sharing her success story there, her success story of actually having contact with her SP very, very soon. But I wanted to share her success story because I know a lot of you are probably in the same space as she is. The space where you're feeling good, you're working on your concept, and maybe you still haven't gotten any communication or any movement, but everything is working out for you. I mean, the simple fact that you acknowledge that your life is a little bit different and you're seeing life to where, things are coming to you, people are treating you nicer, you're getting the attention that you deserve. That is a huge success, and never minimize that success, okay? Remember that every step and every wisdom and every growth is a success, okay? And that's the reason I wanted to share her story. And she said, yeah, share it, because I think it would be very inspirational for a lot of people who are in that space. So she's doing an amazing job, and I'm so happy for her because she looks amazing, she looks great, and like she's just radiating and much success. And I intend for her to get that communication, to get the dates, to get the love, to get the commitment. I know she will. And I know it's a matter of time before I share that success with you all. Now, the second success story comes from somebody, and I actually wanted to do the success story in this video as well, from somebody who actually had never dated or had any sort of relationship with her SP before. Now, the SP that she had in mind was actually her friend's cousin. And when she met the friend's cousin, she was very nervous, very insecure. She felt like she could never get the attention of this guy. She always felt like, oh, like, I don't think he's ever going to talk to me. He seems too confident. He seems like I'm not her type. I'm not his type. All these kind of ideas were like going all over her head. Now she came across one of the Create Your Future videos and she became curious and she said, okay, I want to try this. So she booked a session and she told me about this process. Now she was going through her intentions and doing all the stuff that we created at one point, but she was holding a lot of resistance around it because she was constantly doubting and not letting go of the old story of herself. So anytime that she was saying a new intention for this person, she would go back to this like, can I really do this? Is this really possible? I don't think I could get the guy. I never get the guy. Like, I just don't feel like this is going to work. So we started to work more with self-concept, of course, which a lot of my clients and I do. We work a lot with self-concept and self-love. So we started to incorporate that into her journey. And then I provided some affirmations for her to release the resistance that she held over the intention she was saying. So she would say every single morning, she would say her intentions. And right after that, she would say some affirmations we created to let go, which I'll share with you in a bit. So she started to do that and she started to feel more of an ease and a flow. So the bridge of business started coming to where, the friend started to realize that she had a little thing for her cousin. So she was like, I feel like you like my cousin. And at first she was like, no, 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 I don't know what you're talking about. And then the friend was just like, I know that you have a cousin. So she found a way to actually make them have a conversation. So when they had the conversation, she had more of a confidence about her, more of a flow to her, where she was allowing herself for him to come to her and actually experience the true self of her. So he was very impressed with that version of her, as everyone shall be when you're showing the truth about yourself. So they exchanged numbers and they've been in constant communication since then. She's had a date here and there, but she's still working on getting more of the commitment. Now she is learning a lot about herself and she is really comfortable in the space that she's at right now. And she is more motivated and more inspired to keep on going. Okay. So this is a great success story that I really wanted to share with you all, because it's not always about knowing the person and being in a relationship in order to get what you want. You could actually find someone who you've seen and you have like this, like, oh, I think she's very attractive, or I think she's beautiful. I want to get to know her. There is a possibility of you manifesting the need and then actually taking it from there and seeing where it goes and creating the relationship that you want. Okay. So one of the things is when releasing resistance. So what is resistance? The resistance is what you hold. Like, it's almost like you're grasping onto this idea that it's impossible, or you're the questioning, or the old story, or all these things. That's the resistance that you hold. It could also be the concept that you hold about yourself. If you think that you are limited to the things that you could experience, well, that's a resistance to actually opening yourself up to actually experiencing being limitless, right? So I shared some affirmations with one of my clients, and which I would like to share with you all. Okay, so if you want to write them down. Now, one of the things I do recommend is after you say your intentions around your SP or whatever goal that you're trying to reach, this goes for money, health, anything. There are general affirmations of letting go and allowing. Okay, so if you want to get a pen and paper so that you can write them down and say them right after you say your intentions, morning and night if you wish, or even once a day, or whenever it is that you feel you need that extra boost to kind of regain that confidence that you need around your intention. Okay, so we're going to start with I release control. I have the power to let go. I choose to get out of my own way now. I release all fear and doubt. I am worry-free. My mind is clear and at peace. I am confident in my journey. I allow the universe to do the work. I allow all good to come to me now. I am grateful to receive all my desires. I believe in perfect timing. The universe is always working in my favor. It is all happening for me now. I trust and have faith in myself. My intentions create my perfect reality. I am deserving. I let go of the need to control. I'm at peace knowing all is coming to me now. Okay. So you could choose which one resonates with you. You could work with them. Use this as a foundation for you to create your own affirmations of how you would release the resistance. But what I recommend is that you try to stay in the same way that you're persisting on the intentions that are given to you. Also persist on letting go of the resistance and allowing for the universe or your awareness to create the things that you want in life. Okay. It's something that I personally practice because yes, I've had certain goals, and even in relationships where I created an attachment with someone, and there was a part of me that really wanted to, I, as a coach, and even with my psychology background, I know how the mind works and I know a lot of things. But as humans, sometimes we do create an attachment to special people, and it's okay, but there has to come a point where we actually release that attachment little by little and the resistance to bring back the power that we once give out, okay? Once you hold all that power back, you become incredibly magnetic and incredibly attractive to everything that you want. Now, everything that I say in any of my videos is to use not only with your SP, but for any goal, even your own personal health, or even if you're trying to create something for other people. I usually get asked a lot, can I ever manifest health for somebody? Of course you can. That I had a client not too long ago whose grandfather was sick, and she started to intend, my grandfather is in perfect health. My grandfather is strong. I see the version of my grandfather that is always going for it, and she released the resistance by believing and having faith in her words, therefore creating that version of her grandfather that was healthy. So everything that we talk about, you could incorporate into every aspect of your life, whether it's money, a career, an opportunity, anything, okay? Just remember that everything that we give to you is to make you limitless, okay? And I say that a lot because I love that word, limitless, because we're all born to be that, okay? So I hope this video helps a lot of you. I hope that it resonates with a lot of you, and I intend much success for all of you, as always. And remember that right now, we do currently have a contest going on where as soon as we hit 100,000 subscribers, 3 lucky winners will be chosen randomly, and they will each get a coaching session with the coach of your choice, okay? Just comment down below how the law of attraction has worked for you. Maybe comment how this video has helped you, or any feedback that you have. Anything is appreciated, okay? Just keep it nice, keep it simple, keep it sweet, okay? But for the most part, I always get lovely messages, and I do really appreciate you all, okay? So I do want to intend that all of you know that everything in life is possible. So if you're seeking that somebody to tell you, can you? Yes, you can. It is so possible for you to accomplish absolutely everything, and everything is coming to you now, okay? Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful day. Bye.